Looking at his friend crucified on a cross, Nomura decides to go alone, as his room with Kuso would get lonely if he doesn't rescue his girly friend. And moreover, Rin and Mary don't have a reason to fight anymore, but to his surprise, the girls decide to join the fight as they can't neglect their job of supervising Nomura. Since there is still some time till the door opens, the group decides to change their clothes. But the girls are taking a lot of time to remove their mawashi, so Nomura goes to check them out only to find them in their undergarments, and gets hit by everything they could get their hands on. After being thrown out of the changing room, Nomura gets slapped by Choku and Nano, who tells him that they will be fighting in this war as well. Seeing them rampaging through the school and dealing with the weaker enemies makes Rin and Mary worried. But Nomura tells them to believe in their underclassmen. Nomura thinks that it would be best if he goes for the main boss instantly, but all of the doors are blocked and there is only one way to get to the roof. To their surprise, Satori of the Supreme Five Swords breaks open a path as she isn't happy with Warabi playing around like this and approaches the group. Even though she just helped them, Nomura looks at her gleaming emotionless eyes and wonders if she is actually acting on good faith, or not, as Satori still hates him like all the rest of the Five Swords. Afterward, the three make their way to the roof while Kusuo is rescued by some scary mask-wearing students. If Nomura wins this war, he intends to make Warabi wear a mawashi and broadcast it to the whole school. But Warabi ignores him and tells Rin and Mary that they are a disgrace as they arrived here without an invitation. But the girls can't let Warabi have her way with Nomura, and pulls out their swords. Seeing the fight escalating, Kyobo joins in on the fight, and Mary goes downstairs to deal with Warabi's minions that are making their way on the roof. Nomura decides to take on Kyobo as he is confident that all the bears attack in a certain pattern. But this fucking bear knows boxing, and sends Nomura flying with a jab on his face. Meanwhile, Mary faces Warabi's minions and asserts her superiority above them. And while Nomura and Kyobo are squaring off in a boxing fight, Rin chases after Warabi with an overhead strike, but she elegantly dodges it and injures her shoulder with a shuriken. As everyone face their own battles, Rin pulls out the shuriken from her shoulder, and the two starts to clash their swords with each other. But Warabi seems to be on top of Rin as she almost managed to slice her in two with a strike on her chest, and managed to graze her cheek. Elsewhere, Mary is continuing her bullying against Warabi's minions, and Nomura uses Magic Bullet on Kyobo.